I don't want to have it, Mum.
Oh, you can't mean that. You don't know what's involved in an abortion.
I don't want to have it.
Think first, love. We can bring the child up at home within our family, and if you're worried about what people would think...
Mum!
Well, I'll bring the child up as mine, and your dad can be its father.
No!
I know he's been hard on you, Kerry, but that's just because he loves you, and he'll come round to accepting it.
No, Dad's not having anything to do with any baby of mine. Never!
Look, couldn't we talk about it some other time?
Well, Errol's got his faults, but there's nothing he wouldn't do for Kerry.
Or to her.
What are you talking about? He loves her.
Yeah. Of course he does. That's why she's in the club.
Maxine, shut up!
Kerry? Kerry, who did this to you?
Sorry, Mum.
Oh. Well, what are we going to do now, love?
Suppose I'll have to have an abortion.
God planted a life inside you, Kerry. Have you got the right to get rid of it?
Well, what else am I going to do, Mum?
You could have it adopted.
You know, honey, I was just a couple of years older than you when I got pregnant. In those days, it wasn't easy to get an abortion, so I decided to have her and adopt her out. I never saw her for 21 years, but when I did see her, I knew I did the right thing. She's a beautiful person that wouldn't have... Anyway, you think about it, huh?
Judy's right, love. It is the best thing to do.
Well, what if it's born with 2 heads or something? Who'll have it then?
Every mother worries about if a baby's going to be perfect, love, but it'll be fine, you'll see.
Yeah, well, I've got more chance of having a monster, haven't I? I'm pregnant because of my own father. I won't only be its mother, I'll be its sister as well. It'd be funny if it wasn't so true.
Look, it's getting late now. I got a spare bed here. Why don't you spend the night?
Oh, thank you. I don't think I could face him tonight.
You better sling us a couple of 50s. I think I might have lunch at the Hilton today. I meant $50, not 50 cents.
Okay, come on, hurry it, please.
Hey, Ben! Do you want a lift to work? Come off it, I'm not going to ride with a bunch of crims.
Oh, come on, Smith, get going. You'll miss your bus.
Yeah, all right. Bye-bye, girls.
Bye. Enjoy yourself. Get that look off your face, Gaffney. You're our star performer now. Means you can do a few extra numbers.
You're kidding.
All right, everyone, quiet, listen. Now, the fact that none of you were actively involved in yesterday's incident at Woodridge means that the concert can go on. Now, I want it to be damn good. Tony Berman has written some new material, so we'll all have to work extra hard in order to learn it in time.
Struth, the bloody dress rehearsal's tomorrow. Why don't we just give up now?
Oh, we'll be able to manage Mrs. Powell, don't you worry.
All right, Lizzie. Come on, everyone, let's get going. The band's waiting. Quickly.
What are you doing here?
I live here. Where the hell have you been all night?
Oh, what would you care? I'm sure you found somebody to keep your bed warm.
I've been worried sick about you. I've got a right to know where you've been.
I've been with Kerry, our pregnant daughter.
I'm worried about her too. You should have talked to her about all those things. You know, contraception and that. We'll see her right, though. Make sure she's looked after and gets the proper treatment and everything. There's a lot of kids in the same boat these days. Things will work out all right.
Things aren't going to work out, Errol. Kerry and I are moving out.
There's no need for that, love. Look, I know you're upset about Raylene, but I've stopped all that. I won't do it again, honest. Look, Lou, this is silly.
If you come any closer to me, I will throw up.
I never meant to. It just happened somehow. It was when you were staying with your sister.
That was a year ago!
I know. Christ, I know! I don't know how it happened or why it happened. I'd had a few beers. Kerry had just come out of the shower. She came in here, we chatted for a bit. I offered to dry her hair with a towel. I don't know what I was thinking of. I only...
You raped her!
No! I never hurt her. I never made her do it.
Brodie. Mrs. Brodie. 42 Edward Street. Thank you.
I could drive you. I never hurt her, Lou. I couldn't do that. I was very gentle with her. I thought she wanted to as much as I did. I loved her. I still do. It was just different somehow. No, please, Lou, look at me. I didn't want it to happen. I'm begging you. Please don't go. Don't break up our home. It'll work out.
You're the one who's broken up the home, Errol. It's a bit late to start over now. When I found you in bed with that tart, I only stayed for Kerry's sake. Oh, bloody fool I was.
I tried, Lou, honest. I only started seeing Raylene to try and take my mind off Kerry. She was sort of an obsession with me. Please, I'll do anything.
Oh, that's obvious.
What'll you do?
I'll stay with Kerry till she has the baby.
Well, then what?
We'll have it adopted. She obviously can't keep it. Then, hopefully, she'll be able to go back to school.
I'll send you money if you let me know where you are.
You can stick your money. We don't want anything from you. All the money in the world wouldn't make up for what you've done to that kid. Oh. You bastard.
We've updated the political stuff a bit.
Right. Well, I've got this new bloke, Dan Proctor. He does a bit of a comic act, and it's not bad. He's all right. The only trouble is that he's not too bright. He's not too good on lines.
Listen, he doesn't sing, does he?
No, why?
Well, Gaffney is getting uptight about doing her act solo. So I thought if we could find someone to take Reynolds...
No, I've heard Proctor sing, and there's not going to be a problem.
Well, forget him as a comedy.
They just cancel the whole bloody thing and be damned. I mean, look at those drongos up there, will you? There's no way they're going to be ready by tomorrow.
Who cares? As long as we get out of Wentworth for a while, that's all anybody cares about.
If you've got nothing better to do, why don't you go and help them over there?
Too many hands make light work, eh?
Jeez, I thought you were supposed to be a comedian.
Something wrong with it?
I'm not sure. Seems like there's something missing. Might make it a bit hard to turn when we get it up.
Where do you want all this?
Anywhere you like.
God, what a cock up this is going to be. How the hell are we going to get the show together by tomorrow?
I don't know.
Hey, you still sharing a cell with Lou and Benny?
No, they got moved to G Division. Why?
Oh, nothing. I just want to talk to Benny about something, that's all.
G'day.
Oh, I'll go and get some more of the gear. What's up?
Nothing, why?
Oh, you just don't seem pleased to see me.
Of course I am.
Did you get into trouble after last time?
No, did you?
Oh, just a lecture from Mrs. Powell. Was worth it, though.
Yeah. Look, Patty, I really like you a lot. And I want to see you more often, but I'm not exactly going to have the chance to come visiting for the next couple of years.
Yeah, sure. I know what you mean. I feel the same about you.
It's just I don't want you to feel as if I'm using you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But I reckon we're going to have to grab our chance whenever we can.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
Oh, God, this stuff is bloody heavy. You're supposed to be giving me a hand.
All right, all right. I'll go get the rest.
Well, where's Dan? Oh, I don't know. Oh, if he's going to sneak off and have a smoke, so am I.
B?
Yeah?
You did the copy on these handbills, didn't you?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
You got the copy there?
I think so. Oh, here it is. That's it.
Yeah, you did the second para, an 8-point.
Oh, hell, did I?
It's all right. No harm done. Good job I found it, though, before we ran off 5,000.
Oh, Fred, I'm sorry.
Just take a bit more care. You okay on your own?
Yeah, I'm fine. Where's Cookie this morning? Is she sick?
No, you rang up earlier to say she'd be late. Some family problem. I think her daughter's giving her a bit of trouble again.
What time is it, love?
Nearly 10.
Oh. Ellen, it's nearly 10 o'clock. You're going to miss your appointment. There's no helping some people, I'll tell you. And how are you today?
Okay, I guess.
That's good, love. Listen, I know this is none of my business. It's just... Well, I don't think you should be forced into having the baby adopted just for your mum. If you want to have an abortion, you come and tell me, and I'll do everything I can to help, okay?
Thanks, Jude. Her mum's right. There's so many people who want to adopt kids these days. It's bound to get a good home somewhere.
Sure. Yes, and it's about time, too. Well, love, I better open the shop. Never know, I might get a customer, huh? Oh, hi. Did you get everything you need?
Yeah, I got a few things that'll do us for a while.
You know, you're welcome to stay here if you like.
Thanks, Jude. I phoned my sister and she's got a room we can use until we get settled again. Oh, Kerry, would you take this case over to Auntie Anne's? I've got to get back to work or I'll lose my job. We're going to need every penny from now on. Could I go up and get changed?
Yeah, of course. Listen, you're going to get support from Earl, aren't you?
I wouldn't take a cent from him, Judy.
Huh. Well, I'd swallow my pride if I were you. Screw that bastard for every cent I could get out of him.
Oh, he's off it. He's feeling so bloody guilty he's trying to buy forgiveness.
Did you see Dad?
Yes.
How was he?
He was drunk.
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
You won't have to worry about him anymore, Kerry. He's not going to be a part of our lives. You'll never have to think about him again.
No, Mum.
Must be nearly time for the screw smoker.
Getting close. Watch it, he's coming.
Now's our chance. He's not looking. You go first. Mr. Whitman, I just got to go get some more insulating tape.
Simple sir will suffice, madam.
Yes, simple sir, your lordship.
Now let me get this straight. You knocked down Sergeant Higgins at 95 miles an hour, then reversed back over him at 75.
No. I had to slow down the second time.
Why was that?
Because he kept dodging about.
No, Lizzie, look, try to be a bit grander. You're supposed to be a terribly nice, well-brought-up little old lady.
I am.
Now, well, you sound more like a wharfie. Now, try it again, a bit more genteel.
Mrs. Didder.
Damn it, the boss.
Yes.
Time to make a good impression.
A simple sir will suffice, madam.
Yes, simple sir.
Morning, sir. Morning, Carlson. I thought I'd pop in to see how everything's going.
You knocked down Sergeant Higgins.
How are you, Mrs. Bell?
You knocked down Sergeant
I'm fine, thanks. Everything's going very well.
Then reversed back over him at 75.
We can't do much until you learn those lines. You can't do it from the script all the time. Go and try and memorise them now, will you? Chrissy, we'll try that poem of yours.
Oh, God, Tony. Well, look, I don't know you.
What's Proctor doing here?
He and Miller took over from Mitchell and Reynolds, sir.
Oh, that's right. Think they'll be ready in time?
Oh, yes, no worries.
Actually, we got around the problem rather well. One of our own women, well, she's going to sing a couple of extra songs to bridge the gap, and, oh, we've got a couple of comedy sketches.
Good. You've both done very well. I'd like to take a look behind the scenes, if I may.
Of course, follow me.
How you going?
Oh, not bad. I have to learn these lines, but they'll chuck me out my ear.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too good, would it? Not for what you got in mind.
Wonderful party.
What do you mean?
Just, I reckon you got your own good reasons for wanting to be involved in this concert.
Misters are pure.
Oh, go away. Well, you've got work to do.
Yeah, I bet you have. Like trying to work out when you're going to use that rope you got stashed back there.
You keep your mouth shut about that, or I'll slit your bloody throat.
Relax. I'm not going to lag. Not if you do something for me.
What?
Take me with you.
I went to a wonderful party.
I take it all the scenery and props are ready?
It's the governor.
There's just a couple of things outstanding on the new stuff, sir, but Hudson's looking after that.
Hudson?
Andrew Hudson, B Division. He's the stage manager. Should be around here somewhere. When have you seen Hudson and him?
What was that?
I don't know, I'll check.
What the hell do you two think you're up to? Get out of there!
I'm sorry, Mrs.
I warned you, Lawson.
We'll give you a job with some responsibility, Hudson. This is how you behave.
Look, if this is the kind of thing that goes on, we'll have to think again about any future projects with the women's prison.
I can assure you, sir, this is an isolated incident. And I'll make damn sure it doesn't happen again.
Right. Well, you can get these two off the show for a start. I want the concert to be a success as much as anyone, and I don't want the department hearing about this.
No, sir. The thing is, it'll be difficult to replace Hudson at this late stage, sir.
Lawson isn't important, Mr. Crawford. I can easily find a replacement for her.
All right, then. But you, Hudson, will face a charge after the concert's all over.
Yes, sir.
And I'll speak to Mrs. Davidson about this one.
Mrs.
Look,
Powell.
don't bother, Lawson. I'll deal with you back at Wentworth. Is there somewhere I can put her until we leave?
Take her to the staff room. Someone there will trade away to isolation.
Right, come on.
Hi, Patty.
You bloody stupid moron! Couldn't you pick a better time to muck around with some tart than when the bloody governor's prowling round? You're stupid!
Right. Setting up the Fredericks job.
Yeah, I'd nearly finished. What happened to you this morning? Kerry didn't go missing again, did she?
No, she's okay.
I look at those handbills this morning.
Yeah?
Fred discovered it just in time.
Oh, that was lucky.
Is anything wrong?
No, of course not. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Yes? Yeah, okay. Fine.
Morning, Mr. Langdon.
I'll call you back. Morning, Brendan. What have you got for me?
I hope it's all here, whatever you're after.
Any trouble?
No, except for the dog. I had to give it a rat bait sandwich. That slowed him down a bit.
And you took other things apart from these papers?
Oh, yes, just like you said. Made it look as though kids had broke in. Just a few odds and sods.
Ah. Right, what's this? Diaries, eh? Bet they make interesting reading. Memoirs of a bent screw, eh?
Could I trouble you for the money, Mr. Langdon? Mr. Langdon?
Hmm?
The money.
Yes, of course. There. You've done a good job here, Brendan. Very good.
Right, Fields, get to your cell.
What?
You heard me. Move.
Yes, but I've got to finish this.
I just gave you an order. Now, you obey or you're on a charge. Come on, I said move.
But you're not telling me what this is all about.
Just shut up and move.
I've got a right to know why I'm being treated like this.
You've got a right to nothing.
Now what?
I'm going to search your cell.
For God's sake, what are you looking for? There's nothing here.
Legal document. Your precious legal document.
Hell, you've got a copy. What do you want the original for?
That's my business. Now, just give it to me.
You must be joking. Do you think I'd just hand it over? You want it, you fight.
Perhaps you're carrying it on you.
I'm not.
Oh, Fields, I have a reason to believe that you're hiding something illegal. And that gives me the right to carry out a body search. I'm warning you, Fields. I'm in no mood to muck about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's going on here? Fields has stolen some files from reception. Clean this mess up, Fields.
Miss Ferguson? What's this about stolen files?
I had information to that effect. It obviously wasn't correct.
What's going on, Fields?
I don't know. She just dragged me out of reception and started ransacking my cell.
You report back to reception when you've cleaned up this mess.
Just keep noise down, please. Lawson!
Ew, what's wrong with Lawson? She's in tears.
I'll tell you later. Will you check this lot in? I've got to see the governor.
I want to speak to you about
Meg,
Barbara
just
Fields,
one
too.
crisis at a time, thanks.
Mrs. Morris, take no notice. She's just upset about a number Paddy did with one of the men.
Yeah, he thought she was a real star performer.
Oh, shut up, you two. It's lucky the concert wasn't stopped altogether.
Yeah, real lucky.
Oh, come on, ladies, hurry up.
I've already spoken to Mr. Crawford about it, and I must say I'm glad he's prepared to keep the lid on it for the sake of the concert. You know, I always thought he was as stuffy as Mr. Douglas.
Do you want me to submit a written report?
No, we'll keep it as unofficial as possible. Write it up in the discipline book as insubordination.
And the punishment?
2 days confined to cells and 2 weeks loss of privileges.
Well, forgive me for saying so, but that doesn't seem much for almost wrecking the only decent project we've got going at the moment.
Well, she has lost her right to be involved in the show, so that's another punishment.
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping the concert wouldn't cause this sort of trouble.
With a group of sex-starved men and women, there's bound to be some sparks flying. I'm absolutely amazed you haven't had more trouble. I think you've handled the whole situation exceptionally well.
Thank you.
Hey, Chrissy, why don't you do that I went to a wonderful party thing again, eh?
Oh, leave it out, Lizzie. I've gone over it so many times today, I feel like a bleeding parrot.
Yeah, and you look like one, too.
Sing us your song about the hospital, Margaret.
I like that.
She means St James Infirmary.
Get it. No.
Quiet, everyone, please. Miss Stowson would like a word.
Well, ladies, judging by your appearance, you must have put a lot of effort into your rehearsal today.
10 out of 10.
Latham?
I'm sure the applause after tomorrow's performance will be ample reward.
Yeah, and you could throw in a case of whiskey too, Mrs Davidson.
I think the money would be better spent on the halfway house, Lizzie. The bookings for the 3 performances are very good. Lawson will not be joining you for the concert. Mrs. Powell has a replacement.
Trap. Quiet, everyone. You'll be taking Lawson's place. Now, see you don't mess it up.
Oh, grouse. Thanks a lot, Mrs Powell. I'll do it good, honest.
Well, I'll leave you all to your recreation, and good luck for tomorrow.
It's bloody typical, isn't it? We do all the hard yakka and Po-Face gets the pat on the back.
Joan, who told you that Fields took those files from reception?
Does it matter?
Yes, I think it does.
Why? Because it offends you to see a prisoner treated with proper discipline?
It's easy to go too far with discipline.
Oh, you think I overdid it?
Well, you certainly didn't act with your usual restraint.
I take it you're going to report me then?
No, of course not.
Why not? If you think I acted improperly, it's your duty to do so.
I didn't say that.
Look, my house was broken into yesterday. A few bits and pieces were stolen to make it look good, but it wasn't your common burglar.
How do you know?
Some of my personal papers are missing. They're of no possible value to anyone else.
Is that what the police think?
Oh, I didn't report it. What's the point? It's 100 robberies a day. They're not liable to get my stuff back. Besides, no one can bring my dog back.
Your dog?
Yeah. He was poisoned by the look of it.
I'm sorry.
I'd had him since he was a pup. So you see, whoever it was out to get at me. Someone who knew that I'd be at work and someone who hated me enough to try and hurt me.
Have you any ideas?
Oh, there's a lot of people fit into that category. You, for example.
Me?
Oh. Well, look at it this way. You turn up out of the blue and have a quick look around my house. Even come to the prison to check whether I'm working. You dislike the way I go too far with discipline. And Steve Faulkner's little plot fails. Of course I knew about that. It was so damned obvious.
I am not in the habit of breaking into people's houses, yours or anybody else's.
Right. Then I'll cross you off my list of suspects.
I came to your house to see if we could establish a friendly, working relationship. I was obviously wrong.
I'd say so.
conversation was just getting out of hand. And then she accused me of breaking into her house.
I told you it was a waste of time trying to get to know that one better. Night. As for this business with Fields, well, our Miss Ferguson is just getting too big for her boots lately. Oh, did you know Mrs. Davidson made her 2 eyes see while I was away with the concert? At least with you being back on deck again, she can return to normal duties. Does she want to lodge a complaint, Fields?
Oh, I don't think so.
I tell you what, I shall roster Joan to go to Woodridge with me tomorrow. And that way I can keep an eye on her myself. Wonder how Jeff Carlson will react to someone like Joan being issued with a set of Woodridge keys. At least the male prisoners will be safe. Come on, you lot. Get moving. There's a lot to get through today. Come on.
I need hardly remind you all that this afternoon's performance will be very important. Several members of the department, the press, and outsiders will be there. I know it's only a dress rehearsal, but please don't let the side down.
We won't, Mrs. Davidson. We're going to sock it to them.
I'm glad. Well, the best of luck, everyone, and I believe the expression is break a leg. All right, come on, move it on, please.
You're going to have a good one, you know, if you break the leg.
You heard what the governor said, Gaffney. Don't let the side down.
Hello, Barbara. Oh, good morning. I wondered if it's possible to see Miss Fields for a moment.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but it is rather important. If you can arrange it.
What the hell are you doing here? You're not acting for me anymore.
Oh, just a little unfinished business, Miss Fields.
Good. Fine. Cleared it with the governor.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bea. I haven't been very good company today, have I?
Well, everybody has their off days.
I didn't tell you Kerry was pregnant, did I?
No. Is she all right?
Oh, took us both back a bit.
I didn't think you looked too good. What about your husband?
Oh, I've got to leave him, Bea.
Geez, I'm sorry to hear that. What a bloody hypocrite. After all his carrying on, you think he'd at least stand up for his daughter when she was in trouble.
Errol's the father.
Oh, God, are you sure? Look, love, I know this didn't help too much, but it happens more often than you might think. I've met dozens of kids in Wentworth that have had it happen to them. And you can't blame yourself for any of it. Castration is too good for bastards like that.
All right, what happened? Did you get it?
Of course I got it.
I thought as much. Ferguson's just about wrecked my cell looking for the copy of the contract.
I take it you didn't find it.
Of course not. I've got it well hidden.
Smart girl. Could be worth a lot of money to you. I hear George Logan's making a mint out of the hotel. Your hotel.
What happened to the copy?
I burnt it. Now, the reason I'm here is I want your signature on this.
Oh, what's that?
Well, it's an affidavit testifying that you knew about the rezoning of the land after I entered into the contract. You are a dangerous little lady, Barbara, and I want nothing more to do with you. So, this is my insurance certificate.
It was you who told me. Why should I sign this when I can have you dangling on a string any time I like?
Because of these. Tell me, how do you get on with Miss Ferguson? Is she friendly towards you?
Sure, like a Bengal tiger.
Yeah, well, she'll be a little pussycat if you had these little gems. Ferguson's diaries. Dates, times, how much money she squeezed out of the prisoners, who she's bashed and how. There's even a spicy little passage about a lady called Audrey in Queensland. And you even get it mentioned.
How much?
Oh, I wouldn't take your hard-earned money, darling. Just sign, and they're yours. Happy reading.
Oh, hell! Mouse, could you fix this zipper for me? Jeez, Margot, I've only got one pair of hands.
Oh, forget it. All right, Gaffney, I'll do it. I hope you've got your act together.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be a first and last performance. Hang on, I've got to check your face. It's a score.
For Christ's sakes, later, once the show gets going.
How do we get out?
Just follow me.
Look, tell me now or I'll blow the whistle on you.
Oh, come on, Chrissy, stop hogging the mirror.
I've got to make myself look beautiful, haven't I?
We haven't got that long.
You climb out the window in the toilet block, drop down into the yard, cross to the wall, then up and over with a rope.
Jeez, what do you bloody think I am, Tarzan or something?
Take it or bloody leave it. It's the only way.
Hey, Margot, what are you plotting?
Get off my back, will you?
Rightio, folks. This is it.
Hey, tea trolley's outside.
Do you want to see me, Fred?
Yes, please.
Listen, it's about that mistake I made yesterday.
No, it's nothing to do with that. You worked fine. No worries. It's just the boss told me about you. Prison and that. I wish he hadn't. He's a bastard passing the buck like this.
Nobody wants to work with an ex-crim, eh?
No, it isn't. No, it's just the firm hasn't been doing as well as we thought. There was a big order coming in and it fell through.
Well, I guess it's last in, first out.
Yeah. This won't affect your parole, will it?
Oh, no, that'll be right.
I'm sorry, B, I really am.
Oh, it's okay. Easy come, easy go. When do I finish up then?
There's really not much point in you coming in at all tomorrow. There's no work for you. You'll be paid up in lieu of notice, and I'll see to it you get a bloody good reference.
Oh, thanks. Look, I'll just go to the loo and then I'll be on my way.
Now, let me get this straight. You
drove over Officer Higgins at 95 miles an hour and then reversed back over him at 75.
No. I had to speed up the second time.
Why was that?
Because he kept dodging about.
Miles, get off me. You're not making me nervous.
Right, Chrissy, stand by to introduce Margot.
Oh, God. Here, go.
Stand by, Margot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the management would like to announce that any resemblance to any persons or judges, either living or dead, or both, is purely coincidental. Now, I would like to introduce to you a lady making her first appearance as a solo singer here today, singing a selection of traditional blues songs. Here is Margot Gaffney!
Right, you're on, Margot.
Good luck, Margot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first song I'd like to do for you is an old blues. It's called the St. James Infirmary. I went down to the St. James Infirmary, saw my baby lying there. He was stretched out on a long white table, so cold, so young, so fair. Let him go, God bless him. Wherever he may be, he may search this whole world over, but he'll never find a woman like me.
Bea, I thought you'd gone.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, I'll walk out with you.
Cookie, I won't be coming in anymore.
You're joking.
That's what Fred wanted to see me about.
Well, what about your parole?
Oh, there are plenty of other jobs around. I'm going to stay here once I got out anyway. It's a lousy job. Oh, it's good company, though.
Geez, Bea, I'm going to miss you. I hope we keep in touch.
Oh, I've plenty of time to write letters. Look, I hope everything goes okay with Kerry.
Thanks. And I hope everything goes well with your parole.
Oh, no worries. I'm as good as out. See you.
Take care, Bea.
Shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Keep it up. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Sing along, come on, Mrs. Steve. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine his ever-loving light on me.
No, love. Why?
Hey, Mouse, where's Dan? He's due back on stage.
Did you miss me? Oh, I bet you did. I bet you missed me, didn't you? Well, what do you think of it so far, then, eh? It's all right, isn't it, eh? Here, do you like my outfit? What do you think? I got it at Victoria Market, I did. Of course, I've been doing a lot of titivating up there. Up the back, you know. Titivate here, titivate there. Does it look all right, though? I thought you'd like it. What did you just say, love?
For God's sake, Margot, what do you reckon you're up to?
For Christ's sake, Lizzie, piss off.
Oh, come down from there, Margot. You're going to ruin the whole bloody show. But how far do you reckon you'll get dressed like that? Oh. Gaffney, get down from there. Oh.
No, don't leave me alone. They can head her off. Well on the double!
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.